So children, in the previous video I've seen, I introduced you to the world of organic chemistry, and I told you that organic compounds are numerous, and why this happens that carbon forms such a large number of compounds. We have to know, and secondly we have to understand how do we naming of organic compound is very systematic and scientific. If you give a little bit of concentration and look, then it will be very easy for you to remember the names of the organic compound. It's not very tough, but only thing is systematic, and it has got some scientific way. It has got some of the principles which we have to use while naming. So let us try to first go and try to understand how does a single atom of carbon goes for bond formation. So you know the atomic number of carbon is 6. You must be seeing this symbol. This means that it contains 6 electrons. So if I write electronic configuration, then it has got 2 electrons and 4. That means 4 electrons in its outermost orbit. So as you know, in your previous classes you have studied bonding. You know that carbon will need another 4 electrons to complete its octet and give a stable compound. So what happens, since carbon has got 4 electrons, so it will always share electrons, in majority of the cases share electrons with other atoms, that means atoms of other elements it will share. Let us see, suppose we take up the simplest element is hydrogen, which is having a valency 1 because its electronic configuration is 1 and it wants to complete its duet. So if carbon forms a compound, with hydrogen, what will happen? It will need 4 more electrons. You going to use a colored thing so that you will be able to understand. It will need 4 electrons. So I am putting red for the hydrogen electron. And what will happen? Carbon will form a stable compound. Just see, this is the picture of outermost orbit of carbon. So carbon's octet is complete, and as well hydrogen duet is complete, and we are getting the simplest carbon molecule, that is methane. But this is the basic which you have to really understand. This is the basic for all the other compounds of carbon. What happens is, have a look, carbon's octet is complete. Now in all our purpose for the next few compounds, we will put one stick for one shared pair of electron, and therefore we get 4 stick, and this is the root which we have to understand while naming organic compound by writing structural and molecular formula. Because once you write, this is electronic dot formula, this is called structural formula. Have a look nicely. One stick, if both the side contains an element, then one stick is one shared pair of electron. So 2 to 4 to 6 to 8. So this is the formula of the methane molecule. Now further, whenever we are trying to this is methane molecule, this is the most simplest compound of carbon, but why I am going with methane is trying to get inside the organic park of compounds. We have to get inside the Jurassic Park, the organic compound park, and this is the key. This way you have to learn to write that in any stable compound of carbon there will be 4 sticks around it. 4 sticks around it, not 5, not 3. 3 will be unstable radical. 5 does not exist. 5 sticks around, that means 10 electrons in the outermost orbit of carbon is not possible. So just giving you a clue that suppose you come across something like this, and somebody tells you that this is an organic compound. Now it contains hydrogen only now. Then what will happen? Around each carbon atom put 4 sticks, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and place hydrogen. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and place hydrogen, and this will give you a stable organic compound. Or suppose something like this is there. Now what to do? Then put 4 sticks around each carbon atoms. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose by chance I put one more over here, it is not possible. Then I have to rub off the hydrogen. So that you remember. So I am trying to go with what I had left given you. So hydrogen. Now very easily you can write the formula of this 1, 2, 3 C3H8. It is a stable organic compound. It's called propane. We will go, and this is another stable organic compound which is called ethene. So basically once more I sum it up, try to understand. This is electronic dot formula. This is structural formula. This is molecular formula. This is a structural formula. Now suppose if you make the structural formula, you are able to convert it into molecular formula. At the same time, let us have a look. Can we put the electronic formula over here by structural formula? See, very easy. 1 pair, 1 pair, 2 sticks, so 2 pairs, 1 pair, 1 pair, 1 pair and 1 pair. Now have a look around this carbon, octet is over. Have a look around this carbon, octet is over, and rest of the hydrogens have duet. Normally you don't have to circle this, you have to show it without circle, but this is the basic thing which you have to go through and rewind it, pause it. My videos, you rewind and pause and try to learn the basics. See, make no excuses, learn it properly, because skills means that you are learning things properly. Then you will be dominating confident, because lack of confidence is lack of skill. If you don't have skill, if you don't have strength, then you are not confident. Underconfidence means you don't know things or you are not skilled to do it. Okay.